have any idea why we pulled you over today, champ, would ya?
Yeah. I got a clue. Littering.
But I'm the paper boy.
Yeah? Well, I'm a cop.
And those streamers, they're very distracting.
What about that pimple? That's ready to pop.
Also very distracting.
Why'd you get pink? They were 2 for 1. No one's special. You had one job, mate. At least I didn't get a getaway ute. It's a getaway Hilux, mate.
You wait right here, mate. Don't you move.
Hold this.
You stalled it. You stalled it.
These guys must be pros.
And the park's in no getaway car zone too. Unbelievable.
What's this? Suspects are driving a blue Toyota Hilux. Number plate CH0PP3D.
How do you know that?
Hey!
Better call it in.
Guys, we got a code red. Bank robbery in a no getaway car zone.
Get off. Jump on, Steel. Let's go. Day for it.
Let's get him.
Let's get a mugshot.
Redline HQ, Cadet Daniel speaking. Yeah, bank robbery, schmank robbery. Wait, what? Parked in a no getaway car zone? Pants not tight enough? We are on here. Attention all units! Redline Squad, we got a code red!
We're right here.
I know, I just like pressing buttons.
I'm driving.
We're in pursuit.
Something going on behind there, mate. There's a few cops. Fruit salad, anyone? No. They're on us, mate. Hurry up. Which way? I don't know. This is the map of Auckland. We're not in Auckland.
Redline Squad, they're getting away.
Not on my watch.
Don't worry, we're taking a shortcut.
Getting a bit warm. Hey, how'd you get a fan?
I should really move those boxes.
Absolutely. I think we're going to get away with this, mate.
Make sure.
I got this. You see that? Accelerate your floor.
There we are.
Oh, what?
Do you reckon they caught him yet?
Don't know.
safety hazard.
Let's push him back onto Main Street. Hey, that's them up ahead.
What's he up to? Oh no, in the bin!
Fuck 'em, Danya.
My pleasure.
Great job, Redline Squad. We got him.
We got him.
Pick him up.
Scumbag.
Supercheap Auto and the best performing oils, making it super since forever.
Are we going to let him get away?
No deal.
Oh, yeah. Oh.